Hi, this is Chris Schroeder. Welcome back to the ACCO Legislative Update. Well, session began on Monday with Governor Stitt giving his annual State of the State address. The governor is proposing a $12.5 billion budget for this year and recommending flat budgets for state agency. The governor outlined several key initiatives for this session. A few that have caught some of the most attention are elimination of the OSSAA, which is a governing body for high school sports. He also is proposing eliminating medical marijuana that was passed by initiative petition several years ago. Another key item that he wants to eliminate that was an initiative petition is Medicaid expansion. And then lastly, I know this got a lot of attention to county officials. He is recommending a constitutional amendment by the legislature to put to a vote of the people to freeze property taxes. So a lot of key things here that we have to pay attention to as we work through this session. Budget leaders in the House and Senate are waiting on the final numbers from the Board of Equalization. The Board of Equalization meets next week, and this will be the numbers they use to create the budget for the next fiscal year. They are predicting around $700 million less to spend this year than they had last year. Another elephant in the room, if you want to say, is Medicaid matching. Medicaid matching could be as much as $500 million more this year than in previous years. So this is another key item to the budget that could eat up a good chunk of it that we'll be watching. There were 2,600 new bills filed this year. This does not include the carryover bills from last session. Ad valorem and education reform seem to eat up a big chunk of those bills. ACCO's tracking more than 200 of those bills that affect counties in some way or another. So education of the legislators this session on property taxes is going to be key. Legislators need to know what property taxes mean to your county, to your local government. So please be talking to your legislators and emphasizing what these changes could do to your budgets. The House and Senate did hear a few bills this week, but we really expect committee work to pick up the next 2 weeks. We will be sending out those bills as they pop up in committee, so be looking for those. We had our first Wake Up Wednesday breakfast with around 30 legislators in attendance. We had a great turnout. We had over 200 people come through the building Wednesday morning, so we'd like to thank CODA and the county officers that came and supported us as well as the commissioners. Bill Case will be sending out an email with a legislative overview, as well as keeping us updated on what bills will be coming up here in the next couple weeks. So it's going to be a long session, week one, but like I said, we have to educate and we will work our way through this. That's all I have this week. Thanks for watching the ACCO Legislative Update.